guys, welcome to Behind the Hype. Today we got Tom E here. Now I'm doing this on behalf of Mehdi and myself. Those of you who watch know that I don't do a lot of interviews because, well, it's been done. But every now and then you've got a friend who you know well, you've worked with, and they've got something that's new to the marketplace that isn't being beat to death, and it's something that he's got valuable customers and student results with. So this was kind of one of those things where a perfect combination kind of hit. And I'd like to welcome Tom E to the Behind the Hype viewers. And yeah, so say hi, Tom. Let us know a bit about you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Well, we've known each other for a long time, partnered up and done all kinds of cool stuff together. I don't know what is there to say. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but yeah, struggled for 7 years trying to reinvent the wheel. Then I finally got it right. Started launching my own products, integrity products that actually help people, and it's been gravy and awesome since then.
Cool, good. I don't like the story stuff either, but everybody likes to know a little bit. They like to know where you came from. So
Yeah.
for you, what's going on here? Why is this a big deal? Why should anyone even really care what's going to happen here? Like to some folk, it may just be great, another shiny button. So where are you going to be different? What's going on? What is the product name? First of all, you always
Yeah.
have fun ones.
Yeah, it's called Arbitrage Sugar Daddy, and it came out of a need in the marketplace. Uh, Really quick, for those of you who don't know what arbitrage is, it's let's say you have a guy on Craigslist. He wants to pay $300 for a logo for his company. So you get hired to do it, but you don't know how to do it. So you outsource a guy over on Fiverr, a talented graphic designer does it for $5, and now you cash in the difference. So you got $295. Well, in principle, that's a great thing. But I've been working with thousands of students now for 3 years with my other arbitrage method. And the problem is, a lot of times these people are flaky. They don't deliver the kind of work that you need. A lot of times, most of the time, when you deliver something to a client, he's going to want revisions. Those take 24 hours. So half the time you lose the client, and it gets frustrating. So I was thinking, a few months ago with my partner, we were thinking, like, how can we solve this? Well, how about we teach them the skills so that they can do it themselves? But we had to find a really, really ridiculously good-looking. Sorry, I can help myself. A ridiculously easy way to do this. And we did. We found a way. So we found a way where anyone, and this is what we teach in the course, we teach anyone skills that they learn within 1 hour. You literally learn how to become a specialist in doing, say, logos, and we have all these other skills. And it sounds almost too good to be true, but it really isn't, because it's not, you don't have to learn Photoshop or anything. Everything is built in. You learn to use a template, drag and drop, all this really cool stuff, so that you become independent. You don't ever have to arbitrage it out anymore. And then what we do is we train you on how to actually make money on it. The actual work only takes about 15 minutes for each skill that you do, whether you do a logo or whatever. We take you through the whole thing, how to get the job, from A to Z.
So basically, if I get this right, what you're doing is you're eliminating that need for the unreliable outsourcer, and you're teaching people how to take the skills that are in demand and learn them within an hour, and then you show them how to go from having said skill to profiting. So this doesn't require going to meet a whole bunch of new JVs or affiliates or any of that stuff. It sounds pretty cut and dry. It sounds simple. That's the gist of it?
Yeah, it's really simple, and it's pretty easy too, as long as you follow along, in my footsteps, follow the training and all that stuff. And the cool thing about it is that you learn a skill doing this stuff. If you do regular marketing, whatever it is, CPA or CEO, SEO, whatever you do, or you do affiliate marketing. I love affiliate marketing. It's great. The money comes in, and you're like, yay. But Bill, the feeling when you coach someone and you see them succeed, or if you give out a product and you get all these people writing you emails saying, man, this is changing my life. That is the feeling that you can get used to when you start using Arbitrage Sugar Daddy, because you will actually learn skills that you can use the rest of your life, and you start doing work that you'll actually be proud of, that actually means something to you while filling up your PayPal account.
Well, that's it. To me, that's a really cool thing because I don't know. I'm however long I am into this business now. And one of the things that I never did because I gravitated towards the speaking and the creating of the products because I like it. I find that. But not everyone wants to do that, right? Some people are looking for something that they can sell that's going to augment, that's going to change their life to a degree, and that they can just do and keep doing and repeat and repeat and repeat. So that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to do a little bit of a review video after this and kind of show people what's up. But it's a really good concept because there are a lot of people that don't want to do a lot of the mainstream stuff that people are seeing because it requires time and effort and super amounts of training and then testing and tweaking and all that stuff. So it's pretty safe to say with Arbitrage Sugar Daddy that you don't need to do that kind of stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, you really don't. What you're doing is you're buying yourself independence, because like you are dropping your dependence on other people when you do this, because like you will be set up with these skills, like learning how to ride a bike, once you learn it, and you won't forget those things, and you can use them to profit for the rest of your life. You can also, if you have ambitions in internet marketing as far as releasing your own products or whatever it is that you're doing, even in email marketing, any area of IM, this will help you hugely because not everyone is a Photoshop expert, and this is a chance to actually learn those skills and a bunch of other skills so that you know them, so that you can use it for any number of areas that it comes in really handy. But obviously the main thing is to make money here, to create a full-time income, which you can easily do as long as you work consistently. But I'm just saying there's a lot of side benefits to it.
Okay, so let's talk about let's just get straight to the point here because there's no need to hype a bunch of stuff up here. The system works. I wouldn't be talking to you if I didn't have tremendous respect for what you do and your ability to create people that are happy with their purchase. So we're good with that. System sound. What are we talking about? Price? What are we talking about? OTOs? How long are we launching? The main deal here. What can they expect in the buying process?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it launches tomorrow, which is Tuesday, August 16th at 11 a.m. Central. We're going to start out. The product is very, very cheap. It's I think it's $9 or $9.97. And then we started out at $7 for a limited time. And it crawls up, and it goes until Friday the 19th. I think we close at midnight, and I'm not sure what we're going to get the price, what we're going to put the price at that point, but it'll be higher. What would you say? OTOs, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, OTOs. I hate it when people throw in OTOs just to make extra money, so we try to create as much value as possible. OTO 1 is a done-for-you system that teaches you 4 more skills. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but here's the reason that we do that. When you do this method, you can make great money if you take action, but you're also going to be leaving a lot of money on the table because typically, these are going to be small companies that you're working with or individuals, and when they get a client that does a good job for them, they don't want to jump ship and then hire someone else to do the next one. So what they'll typically do, and a lot of people can back me up on this, is let's say you do a logo for a guy, or a company. Next thing they're going to do, listen, we need a tweak on our website. Can you do that? We have a $1,000 budget, and you're going to be sitting there and going to go, so, nope, sorry, I can't do that. Because doing websites, we don't teach that on the basic course. So what we did is we analyzed that and we found the 4 skills that typically get asked for the most, and so we equip people with all those skills so that pretty much no matter which upsell they are asked for, they can go, yes, I can do that, so you don't have to leave money on the table. And then we also train them on 3 additional outsourcing portals the same way that we train them on Upwork, so that they can literally have a chance to to triple their income with it.
Sounds good. So we've got the one OTO. Anything after that?
Yeah, and then there's OTO2. OTO2 is basically case studies. When you check out the sales page, you'll see a lot of video testimonials. And I'm always careful to put their full name. I put the city they live in, and I put the state or country they live in because I want to show people that this is a real person. We're not making this up. These are real people making real money. 2 of those guys wrote to me and they shared their success story, and I asked them to put out an outline for what they did. And I was so impressed that we made videos for it. I got him on screen capture. I got him on Skype. So you get to look over the shoulder of two guys who have done this in real life. And it's quite different from what we teach because it's a real life experience. This one kid that I call him a kid because he's 17 years old and he's like a mini Bill Gates. I mean, totally mind blowing. He's making $6,000 a month now. And he hasn't been doing it for that long. And the stuff that he does, I mean, like the kid does Bing ads, all kinds of stuff that just blows my mind. He's such a businessman. And you get to follow along what he does. He also created an automated system for making upsells, so you don't ever have to ask for the money. Now, that gets a little complex towards the end. So what he is including for anyone who buys OTO2 is unlimited lifetime email coaching with him. So any questions people have about his method, you can pick his brain about it. So it's pretty neat.
That's really cool. I like the fact that you did case studies. I mean, that's something I'm more and more into. The more I get into the business is actually the seeing how things are applied. I like the twist that it's not actually you doing the case studies. It's showing that yes, it's the concept that I've talked about, but watch someone who's just like you, who's actually gone out and done this. So I think that's really cool. Honestly, I mean, it sounds good. We've got like about 5 days of launch here. And then after that, the price is going to go up. So guys, this is something Tom does up the prices. This is a really no-brainer kind of deal. We've got some bonuses, so make sure you do check out the page down below. They're for you. But Tom, any final words, anything that you want to let people know if they're still on the fence? You know what it's like. That sounds really good, but so for the people that have that but there, what are you going to say to them about kind of making this decision? Because to me, this is great. This is something that doesn't come every single day into the marketplace. This is new, it's fresh, and there's a huge market for it. So what do you say to the but people?
But well, if you're looking for a push button system, this isn't it, and nothing else is it either because it doesn't exist. So best thing I can tell you is if you're looking for something where, again, you buy yourself independence and you want to be proud of what you do, you want to learn skills that carry you, all through in your IM marketing career, this is a really, really, really cool thing to have, in addition to, obviously, if you're looking to make a full-time income. But I mean, Bill, you did an amazing job covering everything, so there's not really much more I can say.
Cool, man. Love it. So everyone, that's going tomorrow. As soon as I figure out what Central Time actually is, we'll have the date and time down below, and we'll be sending out emails to let you guys know. Remember, keep track on the bonuses because the Sugar Daddy is only going to be spilling sugar for about a week, and then the price goes up. So, Tom,
3 days.
3 days?
Yep, that's it.
3 days. 3 days, that's all you got. So less than a full week to get into the Sugar Daddy arbitrage madness. Join Tom and see how this whole thing works. Tom, thanks again for your time, and good luck to you on your launch.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.